Hey everybody!
Hello.
Hi.
Guys. This is Magiliv. We're the Vasquez family. I'm Matthew.
I'm Jenny. I'm Jimmy.
I'm Jose.
And I'm Joshua.
And today we are going to be reacting to episode 5 and episode 6 of X-Men 97. We are continuing our X-Men 97 journey.
Yay.
We've really enjoyed this show so far. It's been a blast to step into nostalgia and also just the adventure and just epicness that comes with X-Men 97. So yeah, we've been loving this. We've loved having you guys alongside us as we watch it. And yeah, we're ready to jump on in. We were kind of left with a cliffhanger in the last episode, so we're ready to see what happens next. So yes, so thank you for joining us. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, you are watching an edited version of our reaction. If you want to have access to our full uncut watch along to this episode and episode 6, as well as any future or previous episodes of X-Men 97 that we've watched, you guys can have access to the uncut watch-alongs on our Patreon with a link in the description of this card up above, or by clicking that join icon next to the subscribe button. So you have two ways to become Magiliv members, have access to those uncut watch-alongs, but also join a community of people that, you know, similar to like what we do, where we just kind of look at the content that we watch, whether it's film or TV, and just see what we take away from it. You know, what lessons we learn, what reflections we may have, and how we can apply it to our daily lives. Because ultimately, that is what art should do: is elevate the human experience to in some way. So anyway, if you guys are interested in that, you guys can check that out. But regardless, we're happy to have you join us today. So let's jump into episodes 5 and 6. Here we go.
Mr. Sinister, you are our son, Nathan.
It's a techno-organic
Poor
virus
kid,
strain,
dude.
and the virus is already
Spreading rapidly.
What if there's a cure in yours, Bishop?
This band only got enough juice for Nathan and I.
Bishop. Was Bishop in the original series, Dad?
My next life will be
I believe he was.
Call me Madeline Pryor.
Charles Xavier entrusted me with his dream, and it does not ask you to love or embrace my kind as your
That
own,
music.
but merely to, and that my kind have the right to live in it.
We will begin talks to admit the mutant nation of Genosha into the United
Genosha.
Nations.
Maybe we should take a page from the professor's playbook and give Eric a second shot.
So weird.
Trust you.
Rogue and
I was
Magneto.
talking with Matthew how creepy that is. It's great, but they're like 30 years apart, you know.
30, 20 years.
Yeah,
Very strange.
not the only one that thought that was weird.
Yes.
No way.
Very uncomfortable, actually.
Yeah.
It's like a creepy
like-
old man.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they had already been a thing before, you know, so how long ago?
No.
Maybe Rogue is just into older dudes, you know?
Matt, she can't touch anyone.
That's true.
He has the only power to like sustain the pain.
That's true. That's true.
So, you know, it is different in this case, but still it's
So good. Oh,
Ooh,
Ooh, that's
That's new.
we're probably gonna get some cable.
Cable action.
Bow, bow, bow.
Whoa.
It's cool how they show us some new clips, right? And,
Yeah.
So great. So
X-Men.
great. Never gets old.
So
97. I keep saying it.
Was it caused by atomic testing? Or is it nature herself deciding the time has come to change the human race?
Trish.
Some say they're freaks. Some call them monsters. But all over the planet, they are known as
Mutants.
We prefer to see it as a world that misunderstands us. Fortunately, helping us build those bridges.
Dr. McCoy.
Blue blushes too, my dear.
And unassuming
His documentary, right?
belonging to the UN formally admits the mutant nation of Genosha.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
But should the new Blackbird suffer a
Blackbird.
Can it, you roosters. Looky ahead.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, I like the music.
My goodness. How cool.
Whoa.
Mutant
Whoa.
ice cream? I want some.
What?
Oh.
All these different mutants.
Poor thing.
Wow.
Looks like a theme park, right?
Those freedom signs.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a lot of mutants.
Magneto's.
Magneto is right.
You hear that theme?
I love that music.
Yeah.
Yes.
The theme was in there. That's great.
What?
The interim council wanted an X-Man. Luckily, you guys could spare a gene.
forgive Gambit? The Master of Magnetism was surprised to receive an invite bearing the United Nations seal.
Yeah. I hear it's called the future.
Magneto. Dang, I'll be a wet Why?
Nightcrawler.
Wagner?
Such wonders in this city. Long as he left those faithful killer monks of his back at the monastery. Come.
What a cool character. His theme was really cool too.
Would not have been possible.
Gambit's hair is so cool.
Always used to say we'd have a place all our own.
That's not how she was talking
No,
about.
no. Again, weird.
That is Charles.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
This place, you could get like lost in it.
You Americans, so theatrical. Life is violins and close-ups. I blame soap operas. Just tell Isabel, love is best measured in what we forgive.
Wow.
Summer is also known as cycle.
Profound.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I can't. Sorry. Back as team leader.
Actually, let's talk about you and Marvel Girl. I hear you're the X-Men's power couple.
Marvel
When
Girl.
did you know?
Hard to interview someone who can't tell which parts of her memories belong to her and which parts belong to her clone. Even reacquainting myself with my psychic powers feels...
This busted mug ain't changed in 100 years. You know it.
I had just acquired the power of a cosmic entity.
The Phoenix.
Oh, right. You were there. I asked Scott to go...
And nothing happened. Jean was using the power of the Phoenix to block my optic blasts. And we could see each other's eyes.
Whoa.
They anchored me.
Whoa.
I know all about drowning in memories. Best to look up and keep paddling. Keep moving. Because the past'll yank you under if you don't.
He sounded like a pirate just
Mm-hmm.
The only ever seen one of you, Red. Just the one.
Oh, Wolverine.
Uh-oh.
You just forgot him for a sec.
Whoa.
Enough said. Now go talk to that overgrown Boy Scout.
Oh, wow.
The love triangles. There's so many.
Jean and I don't have any kids.
I saw hospital records for one Nathan Charles Summers Memorial. I spoke to a Dr. Bryans there. He said you told your
But
teammate...
who is this woman?
Sure. I lie because the truth is we're nothing like you. Thank God, because it's the only reason you people are still alive.
Wow.
Dang.
Dang, man. That was visceral.
Wow.
He didn't have
Cyclops
his-
did not need to take off his glasses to blast them.
Even the most overlooked...
Oh.
This concerns me and my X-Men. How?
You don't deserve to call him your X-Men, Magneto.
A poster child king.
Whose charitable idea was it to let a human be on the council?
You eclectic allotment of social climbers wish for me to rule Genosha. Hilarious. Were no others better tempered to stomach the squabble of human diplomacy? An early grave. He did that smile of his, that annoying secret smile. Magneto, any dream worth having is a dream worth dying for. We thought we'd perish. Like Moses in the Promised Land. We would carry the dream, but never live it.
Look, Magnus. Making me your queen means we're getting back together?
A true leader, an empathetic one.
Was this your plan all along? Make everyone like you, and then take over?
This
Wow.
This is nuts.
Dang.
Like that.
Don't tell me! You can explain!
Uh-oh.
What?
Something wrong, Miss Prime?
What happened
Whoa.
there?
Sorry.
What?
Mine just drifted
Oh
a moment.
boy.
Communicate. How long has it been happening?
A month, maybe. I have seen
Oh
this
wow.
Go. Go to Genosha. Be with my clone.
Oh.
Oh dear. You saw. She's the mother of my son.
Dude,
This is so bizarre, right?
Yeah,
this
that's
is reality TV
really
show like food right now.
Love.
My love for you is the one thing I remember amid this pain and insanity.
Wow.
Jean, what is it?
Whoa.
Dude.
What is going on?
It's a lot of drama.
There's so much.
Gambit.
Hey there.
What's wrong, Sheriff?
Man.
It was back. Evil mother was helping me with my powers. Said she knew a fella who could help. The man seemed nice enough. Seemed to want to help. He showed me that being a mutant wasn't just about my power. Could be something more. And when I joined the X-Men, Eric said he wouldn't want me to lose another family. He
Wanna accept his offer?
If Genosha's shown us anything, it's that we don't need to be afraid of. Your heart may beat for me, but I can't feel it.
This is deep drama.
My goodness,
Dang,
this show is so
Jan.
fantastic.
My goodness.
Insanely good, bro.
Wow.
Not a kid's show.
This is good drama.
It's good drama, though, yeah.
Really good drama.
This is so good.
Definitely for the people that watched the show when they were younger, and now they're old enough to really receive some drama like this, you know.
I like the music.
Mm-hmm.
Music is cool.
That guy looks so sad.
Most other nations don't allow a terrorist to be their leader.
Yet so many allow their leaders to be terrorists.
Oh, that's her.
Whoa.
Gambit, bro.
Man.
Ouch.
Wrong
The
song.
music.
That's Ace of Base, guys. Right?
Yeah. Ace of Base?
Yeah, that's the 90s Ace
Yeah.
of Base.
They're dancing.
Is this Ace of Base?
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
Mom just said that.
Oh, I couldn't hear.
Yeah, sure.
My music is loud.
Actually,
Maybe I
you
should
can turn
lower
it down a little bit.
What was that? I'm just kidding.
It makes sense though why Rogue would pick him.
It does, but then it also, like, he's... It's between, like... just the physical and then just the true...
What keeps happening here?
Do they keep switching?
What is it?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, this is so creepy.
Something's happening to her.
But Remy was right. Some things are deeper than skin.
You can't do that to him either. You have to make a choice, Rogue.
Yeah, Rogue is just playing them both now.
What is all of that?
Oh no.
Cable.
It's her son.
Cable.
Cable, what's going on?
I'm so sorry, Mom.
What is happening?
Dude.
What is going on right now?
Dude.
What is this?
It's the Sentinels.
Oh no.
Get to the gardens!
No!
Oh my gosh.
No! Oh, okay.
No,
Oh wait,
stop.
no.
Oh no.
Some vile
Dude.
Godzilla sentinel. You go at it, you end up dead. Can't even dent it. They're trying to evacuate folks now, but the Morlocks...
Oh my gosh.
they stuck
Dude.
it
Oh my gosh.
right under its belly.
Dude.
No way, man. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that wasn't the government. That was...
No, it's this Trask guy.
Yeah. That mold dude, right? The master mold?
Oh my gosh, dude, this get the stakes.
So awesome. They fight
Yeah.
together.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, dude, Magneto.
This is terrible, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yes!
Yes.
Ah.
Follow me.
Oh my gosh.
No way, man.
Who the heck sent that thing? Oh my gosh.
No way.
Dude, what the heck is that thing?
Oh no.
Could the cards always be in my favor?
What kind of episode is this? Everybody's dying.
No. Oh snap.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Remember it.
Dude!
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
But he died, man. That's the name of the episode.
Oh. This had to have been Trask.
Rogue lost them both.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, dude. Oh.
This show, man.
Okay.
Man, I didn't know this was gonna get this. I mean, this intense, this good. This is.
Deep stuff.
The stakes, man.
My goodness.
All right, well, we're going to jump into episode 6 now. Someone is.
Yeah, but someone came from the future.
Well, that was
so
Cable.
That's Nathan.
Right, but maybe it's something's. Maybe they could fix something.
But he came so soon. Yeah, maybe they can fix it. Yeah, so I. Not for kids.
Nope. not for kids.
Because then the images are just frightening, and there's nothing that can really take
I
them
mean,
away.
kids can watch it.
Oh, I know,
It's
but this
just
is for the
intense.
kids that grew up with the show.
Oh yeah.
That's they know who their audience is. It's a beautiful
Yes.
thing. Like this is decision making. This is like sticking to it. It's great.
Yeah.
This is so great.
Yeah.
I think that's why they call it 97.
And this theme is gonna
like-
have a new weight to it now.
What were you saying, Mom?
But that's why they call it 97, because I feel that's for the generation who saw it.
Uh-huh.
97, and
Yeah.
I mean, and for new generations, but
Yeah.
You see, there's hints of other things coming. It's so
Yeah.
interesting, man.
So interesting.
Oh, where are we?
Whoa.
Mutants in space. Oh.
That's not Ronan, is it?
It looks like him. That's how comic books are sometimes, dude. They just put in characters that it's just like, wait, what? And then you have to just figure it out.
Oh, it is Ronan.
It's Ronan.
Is that other guy Adam Warlock? I think there was another guy there that was like Adam Warlock.
Probably is.
Ronan, dear, tell me where the...
Your sister, the Empress.
Oh, joy. Why did you say so? My dearest sister is...
Greetings, Shiar. 1 year ago, we offered the skills of our mighty healers to a Terran man on the verge of death. Secrets to my heart.
Great hair.
So
Mhm.
I, Empress Lalandra, stand before this high council.
Lalandra.
And before you, my
Alright, I have to do the laundry.
glorious news. Our empire shall welcome a new emperor.
Who's that guy?
Professor Charles Xavier.
Wait. What?
Wait, is he alive?
I guess we feel like all of them. And he's walking.
What?
What?
What is going on right now?
Is right.
Is this a flashback or is this?
I don't know.
Me when I say handsome emperor has much to learn about masking his manipulations. You wish to return to your children, don't you?
So he is alive.
Visit and risk being stuck in its ever spiraling vacuum of dramas.
Hmm.
This is a special.
Much like my legs in this armor's exoskeleton.
I pretend to be perfect, as my subjects would never love the woman beneath the armor.
True. But only if he is sure there are no more lessons he can teach them.
Huh.
Interesting.
A big huh indeed.
Why bother? He's a liar, a traitor. Cost you everything. I can fix you. Forge made his bed. Let him die in it. All lives deserve saving, even his.
Oh.
You go for help, but there is no pill for my poison.
Oh my gosh.
You fear living. As you said to me, is that why you fear your power? Sought refuge with this monotone family? Enough! Let me turn your back on these paths long ago!
Lord of Chaos!
What? Doctor
Favor
Strange,
of
dude.
lies. Depart to the desert, demon! Depart and be gone!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Mom, despite my best efforts.
Oh my gosh.
My love.
Oh.
Hmm.
Dude, that's so good.
The Empress.
This is so bizarre.
Yeah.
Empress.
These are like living comics.
Your man speaks as if I am your pet. Not an entirely displeasing thought.
It's funny.
Romance
Yes.
has no bounds by any universe.
Dude looks like he's from
A
Dragon
hatch-
Roost Island.
a hatchling.
Araki sugars his words, my sister.
Cool hair.
Your Empress and I decide alliances, as well as which world we call home.
Chandalar is home. Our
Chandelier.
Chandelier.
Xavier would see his Milky Way ghetto become our new throne world. For the sake of the Empire, I must invoke the right of Mdasha.
What?
Terror.
I finished that volume my second day here, Deathbird.
Not enemy of task. You must renounce Earth and erase all memory of your life there.
What?
Oh, this girl.
Dang.
Yeah, but if she's the only one opposed, then just, forget her.
Seriously.
Shara, but the union of Shara and Kithri is at the core of our principles. I do not know this deeply. A Terran?
Yes, one possessed of...
The Tomorrowland sound.
Oh, there. Nice.
Looks like they've been writing a while.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Wow.
And I said that they were here to help, so that they could make us better.
Yeah, you
Hurry
guys
up,
gotta
yeah, you
go.
guys keep talking, you gotta keep
Close in
moving.
darkness.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Look, Mom's
She's
so
claustrophobic. See that?
Maybe your story.
You die right there.
the right of Mdasha.
I do.
Do you renounce your X-Men?
No.
He hesitates.
This lady's annoying. He hasn't said anything.
My fear.
My God, you are dramatic.
How can we... Gladiator, arrest this treacherous vulture, and any who dare to stand with her.
Seriously?
What?
It's a coup.
Seriously?
Mutiny.
Your sister just wants the throne.
All this galactic drama.
Oh.
Hear me. Class is now in session.
Yes.
There you go.
Attention. I love this. Yes.
You done. Gladiator, please raise your hand if you have a question. Time for today's lesson.
Oh
That's
my
amazing.
gosh. He's gonna teach them about everything on Earth.
Yep.
You've got this, Storm.
Love will make you do crazy things.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Up. Ooh, it's getting tighter. Oh.
And then, like, there it goes.
You had to be the bigger woman. Had to save him, be above it. Storm, last stop. You, pancaked by the pressure of existing. How unfair.
It's so interesting.
There, and I will save you and let you live your tempting daydream.
Dude, it's like a battle with her temptation.
Demon.
Claire.
Today, the Executioner's neutralizer was not the only weapon tamping down my gifts. There was that lie.
Yes.
I believed it.
Oh,
the piano.
The lie. Deny your power. Lay dead.
I am.
Dude.
Lightning.
Yes.
Whoa. Yes.
Come on.
Oh,
baby. Fry that bird.
Oh my goodness.
Huh. Cosmic storm. Look at her.
Yes.
Oh, man. Yes. Oh, she's back.
Gosh, she
look
looks
at her.
amazing.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You gotta save your dude though.
Yeah, she's
What a feeling.
she's going. She's going.
She's definitely very strong, man. Like she's one of the X-Men's like.
Strange to feel grateful.
Hmm.
Even as they poison our hearts until we finally heal our adversary by embracing it. There, it's starting to heal.
So what now? Whisk away to some tropical island?
Entirely unpleasant idea.
Attack on Genosha to return to their home countries. Genosha is the long-feared evolution.
From the crushed skulls that house inferior minds, such as yours.
The power of your empire. Says who?
We did, beloved.
For my X-Men. Their heroism teaches a lesson we mustn't forget. Heavens, no! I must return to Earth immediately. It is time I return to my X-Men.
Oh.
And there it ends.
A lot more hope in that.
Oh,
Oh.
not yet.
Yes,
Psych.
not yet.
Is that scientist?
I gave you my DNA to access Master Mold.
Snap.
I thank you.
Bolivar.
You have nothing to fear, so long.
So he used Bolivar.
In Sinister.
Good grief, man.
Oh, Mr. Sinister, dude.
He is the bad, bro.
The big
He
bad,
is
man.
the bad.
Dang. Oh my gosh, dude, what a show.
So Bolivar was
He puts
used.
Mum Ra to shame, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
If you get that reference, comment down below.
He puts what not to shame?
Mum Ra.
Wow.
I
You
was
would
gonna
have
say,
said, Mom, what did you think of these two? Because I know you said it
Oh, yes.
kind of not bothered you, but you thought it was a little weird that the episode 4 was it, kind of was split in half. So how did you feel about these two?
It made sense. I was telling Dad, I feel like if you haven't seen the originals, you're meeting like new characters and discovering things kind of out of nowhere. I think you're missing context in a way. But Dad, you also said there was things that were new for you, even though you watched the cartoon. So, I'm constantly trying to be like understand one thing, and then something new happens, and I'm like trying to just follow along. But I do get a little bit like thrown off with how rapid you're learning about different things, you know.
Well,
And maybe I think what happens is it's something, a question is opened up, and then in later episodes you kind of find the solution, and
Those
then
are
there's like a
answers.
new problem, and
Yeah.
then a new problem, and it just keeps you on your toes. But I loved. It makes sense why they did a part 2, Life Death, after
Yeah.
the other part.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tragedy in these
lot.
2 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
and things I wasn't expecting, like to lose characters so quickly. And then Xavier being alive, like, blows my mind. I loved Storm's story arc. I love the depth of her fears and that whole journey that she's taken to regain her powers and be even stronger than before. Just there's a lot of depth in these characters, more than I expected. Very, very mature topics and themes, and I love how much you could relate to these characters in very mature themes. It's not just like a kid's show that just entertains. Like, there's a lot there to take from each character in each episode. So
More mature
that's my
themes.
piece.
More mature themes than we've seen in the entirety of some
Yeah.
of the cinematic Marvel we've been getting. What were you gonna say?
Even a character like Storm, like, she had so much power, and it was like, oh man, I can never, just the way she is too, personality wise, and the fact that she was put in this grounded state of having to truly find herself again. She was brought down to a more human level where we were all able to relate of just those lies we tell ourselves that truly stop us from unlocking our full potential of what we can truly do.
Right.
And the fact that it was mainly, obviously physically she lost her powers, but also the lies that she was telling herself. Just that whole episode, that was very powerful. And I didn't see coming, but really, I know impacted me when it comes to that. And then the whole idea of power as well, of just how we downgrade ourselves and then how we also downgrade others to feel better about ourselves. It's so twisted, but it's important to put into the light so we can actually fix it. So,
right.
Love
Yeah.
that. Yes.
Well, there's so much. We're definitely setting up to the third act, to quite the epic finale, I feel like, for this season. They... Yeah, I mean, I feel like that attack on Genosha definitely acted as the climax. And yeah, Mr. Sinister, obviously, it's the first time we really see him as the younger ones, but what's the full intention, what's the full plan, if you will, that Mr. Sinister has? Obviously, we saw Cable very briefly, so we're gonna kind of get a flashback as to what happened with him, or some more explanation. Is there, they time travel a lot, so are they going to be able to kind of go back and undo certain things? Now we can see that it was not Bolivar Trask, that did the Sentinels. I mean, he helped.
Yeah,
he helped. He
part of
definitely was an accomplice, but in terms of the mastermind that's attacking them, right? Clearly it's Mr. Sinister, and the fact that Mr. Sinister, with Jean, and he played a part with the clones, and both Jeans are still having a lot of issues, and now with Cyclops and Cable.
Also her, who she is, she's, the fact that she can turn into the Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, is that what it's called? What's it called? Just Phoenix.
The
right?
Phoenix. I think Dark Phoenix was the name of the movie.
Yeah, that was that movie. But yeah, she's a very powerful X-Men, and the fact that he was able to fool that, he has a very scary upper hand in all of this.
So yeah, very, very curious, but yeah, I agree, Mom. There's a lot of mature themes, or things that reflect on, human, just a lot of human themes of being human, whether it's shame, despair, fear, love, betrayal, hurt, loss, death, and all these things. Losing Gambit was heartbreaking. I mean, it was.
I'm very surprised with X-Men, and given compared to the Marvel movies we've seen, and I hate to do this comparison, but really quick, with those characters, it seems like they survive. They go through anything, right? And you get spoiled in this ability for them to just survive through it all. And with just these few episodes, we've lost how many of these mutants? It's something I'm not used to seeing in these types of shows. Because when you see a superhero, like, they're super, like, nothing can happen to them, right? But these mutants are so much more human. Like
In a
it's
strange
weird because
way.
they're not human, but they're also fragile and vulnerable like humans, and they're a lot more like humans than what they think they are. And we're a lot more like them than we believe. And I think, honey, when you saw the trailer, you said that the reason why you connected so much to X-Men was because they were different and they felt like outsiders, and how something you related to that feeling. And this just proves that. Like, just you see they're hurt. Like, how many characters cried so far in these 6 episodes? Like, these characters have heartbreak and loss, and like they're just struggling. And I don't know, I've seen myself a lot more in these characters than I've seen in, like, you know, the other superheroes, like in Marvel, for example. Like not Marvel, but
it's
Spider-Man.
strange. It's strange
and
how they make the humans
all
with
these
superpowers seem more invincible than, like,
Yes,
mutants
invincible.
who are made to, mind you, last longer too.
Right.
Health, you know, like life-wise, but also the themes of love. I just remembered this too with Rogue and the Magneto Gambit love triangle. Like, you know, the whole reality of, like, how one feels easier, but then it's the one who's willing to still love you despite the boundary that they have. Like, that's a lot stronger of a love versus Magneto, a very broken person who's going through his own stuff. Like, some love lessons here too. It's
But
crazy.
They both died for. So yeah, it's
and
just
they
it's
both died for her. It's just
super complex, man. But yeah, you're right. It's.
I love this.
And
We
Wolverine
came up
loving
here
her
in
beyond everything. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's so much. We can go on forever.
Yeah, that whole Jean and Madeline thing is so fascinating.
Dude.
When you put yourself in I put myself in Scott's shoes, and it's super confusing. I mean, come on, you find out there's 2 of your wife, and one of you thought you had one, but you really have 2, and one of them you had a child with, and now the other one is jealous, but it's the same person. What the heck? What do you do with that? I mean, it's
it kind of reminds me of
maddening. It's absolutely maddening, but I love all of what you guys are saying, and especially love what you're saying in the element of seeing ourselves in these characters. You know, there's I did not expect to identify so much with Storm's journey, and it's, I think it speaks to a lot of what we do to ourselves sometimes when we can't forgive ourselves, or we just want, or not. It's the opposite of being grateful, right? And the power of being grateful. I think that moment where she breaks through the darkness and she literally just explodes into a new sense of being. The beauty of embracing something that was trying to destroy us. You know, you wrestle with it and then you tame it, but then you find balance with it, and it takes you to a different understanding, a higher place of existence, and she's stronger. And perhaps all too late, because then the TV comes on. It's just great. Oh, the writing is just so good. It's just so good.
Yeah,
I love it.
Wonderful,
love it.
man. It's so great. This is surprising.
Oh my goodness.
And it is
There's
really
so much
cool
to
because
unpack, too.
we don't know. Obviously, with the Avengers and other MCU stuff, it's kind of caused us to, at times when the comic book inspiration or some context, we've had to go in and research, and because we don't know as much about the X-Men and the other worlds and characters that they kind of kind of meet in the comics and stuff like that, we don't. It is really cool to kind of just jump into their stories and not expect anything. Or theorize. I honestly think, Josh, you've made that point about the way that New Rockstars, as great as the videos are, there's like this, as MCU fans, there's this tendency we have to want to theorize and expect everything. That because of what the comic says or whatnot, that we know what's coming next, and part of the experience is to just experience it for the first time. And remember that at the heart of it, similar to, we just saw Logan recently, stay tuned for that, but at the heart of it, it's about the character and the journey, and still finding that humanity in the characters ultimately. So
it's really onto your whole New Rockstars point. New Rockstars is a fantastic channel that we love watching, and I'm not saying that you're saying anything against them. It's just that curiosity that we have.
Yeah, it's the principle of what the Marvel fandom has kind of become when it comes to what we want to know.
But that's designed to lead us to other stories. So I always go back to this because it's one of the only comics I've read, and this is DC. But with the death of Superman, spoiler alert, sorry about that. Superman dies, but in the comic, there's another team that's introduced. I can't remember their names right now. But what that's supposed to do is, yes, it carries the story further, but it also creates a curiosity of, well, who are these characters? You know, what have they been through? What do they do? And so then you go and find that story. What started to happen was we started to see, okay, these characters are from here. This is how they tie into the person we care about. And this is what may happen. But what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to go and learn about these characters to see how we could care for them, how we don't like them, how we feel about them, so that as the story unfolds, we have a better understanding of who those characters are. As opposed to jumping to a conclusion of what's going to happen. Because then that ruins the experience, the mystery of solving this puzzle that's being laid out by comic book artists, by TV show creators, by movie creators. So I think enjoying the process, that's why this episode, when you start off with, you know, the character, a Kree character, and you have all these different figures, and it's like, well, where are we? But then you find out we're here because Charles Xavier is here, and now we care. And so now
it's all about those extra characters elevate the stories and journey of the characters that we care about, and ultimately, you know, it's a balance of keeping the mystery, but obviously not so much where things are vague, and you know, you want to basically tell your audience, like, you know, kind of give them a snippet of what's coming, and saying like, hey, just trust us, we're gonna get you there, and it's gonna be great. But then you're still able to ground and kind of anchor us to what's going on a smaller. It
just adds more life.
Kind of what is going on here. So it's
I want
great, man.
I want to talk about that. So with in terms of Charles and the cosmos, so if I'm understanding this, he died on Earth, but he's being spared by these cosmic figures, correct?
Yeah.
So he's
looked like he was healed.
He was physically healed by these people.
Healed.
Okay.
I think this
so now
lady might have noticed.
Now he's basically like, I have to go back. This is not. If
Yeah.
you spared my life, but now the question is, why was he spared? It sounds like because he had this love affair with this Cosmo. I forget her name now.
Oh,
Empress Lilandra.
Lilandra.
So I guess maybe in the original episodes, in the original anime or cartoon, maybe there's, because it sounds like he fought Decken, her brother, her mad brother. I wonder, Decken. And if they you know, were able to fight and defeat him, and then that's where he met her. That might have been in the original series. I don't remember that, so maybe I just never got far enough in the show as a kid. Like I said, I grew up watching the show, and the show went on long enough that I kind of outgrew it. Not that I stopped liking it, but I just got busier in life, and I had to grow up pretty fast, and so I couldn't sit down Saturday mornings to watch Saturday morning cartoons. But maybe that's why I missed it. So a part of that is realizing that, man, Charles died, and I didn't even know it. And the show kind of brought me to that, but he's not dead. So it's a mind-bending thing. It's like this afterlife almost.
There's so much symbolism and parallelism, and even his journey with storms, like things interesting. Like it's great, man. We're definitely wanting to jump on into the next ones because they left us on quite the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And we want to know. I mean, quite
definitely a brighter note at the
Mr.
end of
Sinister,
episode 6 than.
Definitely. I'm glad we're watching them kind of in pairs for sure. But anyway, guys, those were our thoughts on episodes 5 and 6. We'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments as to what you thought of these two episodes. Specifically, episode 5, that was a pretty big one, pretty climactic one. So what did you think of that? What do those characters mean to you? And what are some, maybe some comic things or some character insight when it comes to the people that that Professor X, Charles Xavier, was with? Just things that are good for us to know. Obviously, without spoiling, if there are like comic book implications that kind of show what's going to happen, not so much so that we're kind of ruined from that, but enough so that we can fully understand what they're trying to do here. But anyway, yes, we'd love to meet you all in the comments. And remember, if you guys want to have access to the uncut watch-alongs to these episodes, any previous or future episodes of X-Men 97, you guys can have access to those by becoming a member of this channel by clicking the link in the description that's caught up above to have access to our Patreon, or by clicking that join icon next to the subscribe button. So you have 2 ways to become members of this channel. Yes, hand signals to help you if you don't know where they are. But yeah, so have access to those as well as other Marvel uncut watch-alongs that we've done, other things that we've seen, and also just a community again. Where we just kind of talk about movies and how they affect us, TV shows as well, and how we'll take what we learn and experience and live it out in our daily lives. So if you're interested in that, you guys can check that out But regardless, you being here today means a lot to us. So thank you. Go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys in the next Imaginative video. Have a imaginative day. Bye.
Bye.